Welcome into Harlan Rogers Park for Game 2 of this doubleheader between the Iowa Central Tritons and the Southwestern Spartans.
Pretty small pitching for the Tritons. Clarissa McElroy batting for the Spartans.
Clarissa McElroy leading off there for the Spartans. She flies one out to center for out number 1.
Brings up catcher Caitlin Shab.
Caitlin Shad up to the plate now for the Spartans. That pitch is flown right to center field. Again, pretty much the same spot as the last one for out number 2. So 2 quick outs there for the Spartans.
Allie Enright at the plate now for Southwestern.
Allie Enright pitching, or at the plate now for the Spartans. Bree Small is going to be the starting pitcher here for Game 2 of this doubleheader. Already got 2 quick outs. And a 1-1 count now here against Allie Enright. That one's going to be grounded over to Matthews at third. Throw in time for out number 3. So a very quick top of the first there for Southwestern. So now we're going to head to the bottom of the first inning. First chance here for the Tritons. See if the bats are as hot as they were in Game 1. Game is scoreless as we head to the bottom of the first. We'll be right back here on the Triton Nation Network. All right, welcome back to Harlan Rogers Park here in Fort Dodge. Coming into Game 2 of this doubleheader. After winning Game 1, Iowa Central is now sitting at 25-9 on the year. Currently, in the most recent NJCAA Division II poll, number 9 in the country are the Tritons. Meanwhile, for Southwestern, they've struggled this year so far, including today, his loss in Game 1. They're sitting at 6-22 on the year so far. But I know coming back and winning the second game for Southwestern would be a good confidence boost for the rest of their year. First pitch there to Cheyenne Anderson is in the dirt for ball 1. Starting pitcher for Game 2 of this doubleheader for Southwestern is number 3, Heather Jessen. Jessen hasn't pitched a whole lot this year. Only has a couple of starts, has thrown 8 innings on the year so far. Anderson grounds it over to short. Throw is in time for out number 1. Not by much, but it was in time. So Anderson grounds out to short for out number 1.
Brings up number 8, third baseman Parker Matthews.
Now Parker Matthews will head to the plate. First pitch for Matthews is over to right. That is dropped out in right field, and Matthews is going to get to second base safely. So that's going to be an error out there in right.
Now batting second baseman, Bree Jevin.
And that was Lindsey Rader out there on right committing the error there for the Spartans. Now Bree Chebin will head to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike one there for Chebin. Oh, 1 pitch. Misses, ball one. Chebin went 1 for 3 in game one of this doubleheader. Had a single, scored a run. 1-1 pitch is outside for ball two. Two-one pitch. Up high for ball three. Three-one pitch on the way from Jessen. And a little bit of a late called strike there from the home plate umpire. Count is now full at 3-2. Just underway here in game two of this doubleheader. Here in the bottom of the first, runner on second, 1 out, full count here for Bree Chebin. Pitch on the way. That is way outside for ball four. And Chebin will take a base.
Brings up the shortstop, number 16, Sophie Cave.
Sophie Cave will head to the plate now. Three for 3 in the last game was Sophie Cave. 2 doubles and a single. Scored 3 times. So a big part of that offense there is that one is fouled back straight towards where I'm perched here up in the booth. That'll be strike one. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. Way high. That's going to be ball one. Parker Matthews thought about going somewhere with that, but well done behind the plate there from Southwestern, not allowing that to happen. 1-1 pitch. It's going to be popped up. It's going to be caught for out number 2. So a little lazy pop fly over to just next to third base there for Sophie Cave.
Right fielder, Peyton Anderson.
Peyton Anderson will head to the plate now. First pitch to her. Misses for ball one. Peyton Anderson had a heck of a game there in game one. Just like Sophie Cave, 3 for 3, 2 doubles, 5 RBI there in game one for Peyton Anderson. And she might have a couple more here as that one's driven deep into center, and that is gone out of here. Home run there for Peyton Anderson. That's 15 on the year for her, and give her 3 more RBI. It is now 3-0. So after the 3-run home run there for Peyton Anderson, that's 8 RBIs on the day for her now. 4 for 4 on the day. Now Gabby Bingham will head to the plate. Bingham was 2 for 3 in game 1. Had a couple of singles and a couple RBI, and now she gets another base hit. And if you're Southwestern, you better keep an eye on her. Had 2 stolen bases there in game 1, and you know her. She's going to try and get another one.
Brings to the plate number 9, designated player Jenna Peschel.
Jenna Peschel comes to the plate now. That one is driven down the line foul. Oh, 1 pitch. That one is going to be fouled off out of play. Count is now 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch on the way. That one is going to be driven foul. That one was really close down the left field line. Missed it by no more than a couple feet. So that's going to keep the count at 0-2 here for Jenna Peschel. Another 0-2. Ball 1, and Bingham is going to be in there safely. So that's another stolen base there for Gabby Bingham. 3 on the day. Now make it 34 on the year for her. One is grounded over to third. Out number 3. It's going to be the end of the first inning.
It was 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 Southwestern error, and 1 left on base. At the end of 1, Tritons 3, Spartans 0.
3-run home run there in bottom of the first inning there for Peyton Anderson. Puts 3 on the board there for the Tritons here in the bottom of the first. We're going to head to the top of the second. Pretty similar like we did in game 1. Iowa Central up 3-0 over the Spartans. I'll be right back here on the Triton Nation Network. McKenna Fitzgerald up to the plate now for Southwestern. She's going to ground one into right field by Chebin for a base hit. Good play by Peyton Anderson out there on right. Was able to very quickly bring that one in and make it to where she had to hustle to even get a base hit out of that.
Designated player Hannah Perez.
Hannah Perez up to the plate now. Made a pinch hitting appearance late in game 1 of this doubleheader. Really wasn't able to do much with it. We'll see what she's able to do here against Bree Small. Count is now 0-2. Pitch from Small. Up high for ball 1. Count is now 1-2. 1-2 pitch from Small. In the dirt, ball 2. Two count here for Hannah Perez. That one misses, ball 3. Count is now full at 3-2. 3-2 pitch. In there for strike 3.
That brings to the plate Ella Rutherford.
So Perez strikes out for out number 1 here in bottom on top of the second. Now Ella Rutherford will head to the plate. Oh and 1 count here for Rutherford. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch from Small. Just high for ball 1. Count is 1-2 now for Rutherford. One-two pitch from Small is fouled off. Rutherford stays alive. Count still 1-2. This is the 7th start of the year for Brianna Small. Has a 5-1 record in her 6 starts so far this year. Has 2 complete games to her credit as well. She's pitched 43 innings. Has an ERA of 3.69 coming into today's game. 1-2 pitch missed. Count is now 2-2 to Ella Rutherford. Two pitch from Small. In the dirt, ball 3. Count now full at 3-2. Runner on first, 1 out here in the top of the second. Iowa Central up 3-0 after a 3-run home run by Peyton Anderson in the bottom of the first. The pitch misses for ball 4, so Rutherford draws a walk.
Brings up third baseman Kayla Maitland.
Kayla Maitland will head to the plate now for the Spartans. First pitch to her is going to be driven foul. Oh, 1 count here for Maitland. Here's the pitch from Small. That one's going to be grounded over to Matthews at third, and she will take the force out.
Brings up the right fielder Lindsay Rader.
So Fitzgerald is going to be out at third. That'll be out number 2 here in the top of the second. Maitland reaches via fielder's choice. Swing and a miss there for Lindsay Rader. Strike 1. Matthews with the good stop on that one. Throws it over to second for the out. And that's going to retire the side.
For Southwestern in the top of the second. No runs on one hit, no Triton errors, 2 left on base.
It's a good job out in the field there that inning by the Tritons, not allowing anything really to get going there for Southwestern. We're going to head to the bottom of the second. Iowa Central up 3-0 over the Spartans. We'll be right back here on the Triton Nation Network.
Lead off for the Tritons in the bottom of the second. Number 5, catcher, Lauren James.
Lauren James will lead off the bottom of the second here for the Tritons. Now, James did not play in Game 1 of this doubleheader, but she's going to be behind the plate here in Game 2. First pitch to her misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch. It's going to be clubbed into left for a base hit. James is going to have a leadoff single. Lauren James hasn't played a ton this year, but when she has gotten in on the action, it's been very effective, hitting .386 on the year so far in 44 plate appearances. And that single right there is going to help a little bit on that. Alexis Morrison, head to the plate now. Now, like Lauren James, Morrison did not play in Game 1 of this doubleheader, but Morrison will be at first here for Game 2. 1-0 count now for Morrison. That one is popped up over to second. That's going to be caught for out number 1.
Bring us back to the top of the order. Number 18, center fielder, Cheyenne Anderson.
Cheyenne Anderson will head to the plate now. Struck out her first time up. First pitch in there for strike 1. Here's the pitch from Jessen. It's going to be driven into right. Not enough carry behind it, though. That's going to be caught for out number 2.
Now batting, number 8, third baseman, Parker Matthews.
Parker Matthews will head to the plate now. She reached via an error her first time up. First pitch to Matthews. In the dirt. It's going to be ball 1 there for Parker Matthews. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's going to be popped up. Short left. And that is dropped out there in left. And everyone's going to be safe. So that's going to be counted as an error out there in left field for Caitlin Shad. That's going to allow this inning to continue.
Number 23, second baseman, Bree Chebin.
Bree Chebin will head to the plate now. Walked her first time up. That pitch is high for ball one. Runner on first and second, 2 outs here for Chevin. One-zero pitch is fouled back. That one was right back towards us. You might have heard the thud of that hitting the metal bleachers. 1-1 count now for Chevin. The pitch misses. 2-1 count now for Bree Chevin. Two-one pitch. Misses for ball three. Three-one pitch from Jessen. It's going to be popped up. And this time Shad catches it for out number 3.
The Tritons in the bottom of the second, there were no runs, 1 hit, 1 Spartan error, and 2 left on base. At the end of 2, Tritons 3, Spartans 0.
So the Tritons leave 2 runners on base there in the bottom of the second. We're going to head to the third inning now. Iowa Central up 3-0 over the Spartans. We'll be right back here on the Triton Nation Network. Megan Gold will lead off the top of the third here for the Spartans.
Now batting second baseman, number 5, Megan Gold.
Now Megan Gold did play in game 1 of this doubleheader, but as a substitute at third. First pitch is fouled back. That might hit the roof, and it did. 0-1 count here for Megan Gold. So far on the year, in just over 30 at bats, Megan Gold is hitting 171. Doesn't have any homers or RBIs to her credit so far. 0-2 count now for Megan Gold. She faces off against Bree Small to lead off the top of the third. 0-2 pitch from Small. Up high, ball 1. One-two pitch. Some people may have thought that was strike 3, but they're going to call that ball 2. Count is now even 2-2 here for Megan Gold. That pitch got Megan Gold looking. That's going to be strike 3. 1 out here in the top of the third. Back to the top of the lineup now. Clarissa McElroy will head to the plate. McElroy trying to lay a bunt down. He's going to get called for strike 1. 0-1 pitch. Misses for ball 1. Counts now 1-1 here for McElroy. One pitch is outside for ball 2. Two-one pitch on the way from Small. It's going to be inside for ball 3. Three-one count now. That one's going to be driven over to Chevin at second. Pretty routine play there for Chevin. That'll be out number 2.
Brings up the left fielder, number 8, Caitlin Shad.
Caitlin Shad will head to the plate now. First pitch, outside. Or actually, they're going to call that a strike. Must have just barely nicked the outside corner there for strike 1. Caitlin Shad leads the team in batting average, hitting .333 coming into today's games. Shad tried to lay down a bunt there, but missed for strike 2. .02 pitch, misses for ball 1. One-two pitch. They're going to call that a tipped foul ball, so Caitlin Shad's just going to barely stay alive on that one. Count is still 1-2 here for Caitlin Shad. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the 3rd. Iowa Central up 3-0 here over Southwestern. That one's going to be driven into center, just over the outstretched glove for Cheyenne Anderson. Throw into second is not going to be in time. And Caitlin Shad has a 2-out double.
Shortstop, number 23, Ellie Enright.
So after the 2-out double there by Caitlin Shad, Ellie Enright will head to the plate now for the Triton, or for the Spartans, excuse me. First pitch is driven into center. That one's back, and out of here. Ellie Enright with home run number 5 on the year. That makes it 3-2. So your 2 best hitters there for Southwestern when you really need something going on the offensive end get a double and a home run to straightaway center, and now you're back within 1. It's a completely new ball game here for Southwestern. That's huge for Southwestern. They've struggled so much at the plate so far today. So for Enright to just come up and just belt one out of here to straightaway center, it's a whole new outlook for the rest of this game. First pitch to McKenna Fitzgerald. Misses for ball 1. Now 2-0 after that one for Fitzgerald. Bit of a wild pitch there for 3-0. Now, Lauren James is going to come out and have a conversation with Bree Small. 3-0 count here for Fitzgerald. That pitch is in there for strike one.
Really
3-1 pitch. It's going to be in there for strike two. Just got the outside corner. Full count now for McKenna Fitzgerald. 3-2 pitch. Going to be over to Cave at short. That makes diving play. Throw to first. Not in time. So a good effort there from Sophie Cave at short. It's just that Fitzgerald was able to outrun the throw. She's going to get a 2-out single.
brings up designated player number 22, Hannah Perez.
3 straight hits now for the Spartans. Showcase some life on the offensive side, which they really didn't have much of in game one. Hannah Perez up to the plate now, swing and a miss for strike one. That one's going to be a little roller over to first. That was going to be in time. Nicely done there by Bree Small to get over there, and by Chevin to cover the bag for out number 3. It's going to retire the side, but not before Southwestern is able to get themselves right back into this game after a 2-run home run by Allie Enright.
And 1 left on base. After 2.5, Tritons 3, Spartans 2.
We now head to the bottom of the third. Whole new ball game now. Iowa Central up 3-2 over Southwestern. We'll be back for the bottom of the third here on the Triton Nation Network. Sophie Cave will lead off the bottom of the third here for the Tritons. We'll see how the Tritons are able to respond after that 2-run home run by Allie Enright in the top half of this inning. First pitch misses for ball 1. So now you have a completely different ball game here between these two teams after the Tritons were just in complete control in game 1, and after that 3-run first inning, they were just in complete control there as well. So the 2-run home run by Enright makes it a completely different ball game. Count is now 2-0 here for Sophie Cave. Two-0 pitch. That one misses for ball 3. And I know if you're Jess, and the last thing you want to do after your teammates got you right back into this game is to issue a leadoff walk. Doesn't on that pitch. That one's in there for strike 1. Three-one pitch on the way from Jessen. That one's driven into left. Over the head of the left fielder for a base hit. Cave rounding first, and she's going to have a stand-up double to lead off the bottom of the third.
fielder, Peyton Anderson.
Peyton Anderson will head to the plate now after Sophie Cave has her third double of the day here between the both games here in this doubleheader. And Peyton Anderson has had one heck of a day. 4 for 4 between both games so far, as that one's going to be lazy grounder over to short, and she's going to be able to get to first safely, so make it 5 for 5 on the day for her.
Left fielder, Gabby Bingham.
But also that's the first hit that she's had on the day so far that didn't bring in a run. So got runners on first and second now. Still no outs. Now Gabby Bingham will head to the plate. Bingham looking like she's going to drop a bunt. That pitch misses for ball 1. And this Triton lineup is so dangerous if you're pitching against them. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one's going to be a little slap bunt over towards second. That's going to be able to get there, and everyone's going to be safe. Nicely done there by Gabby Bingham, and now the bases are loaded. Just so hard as an opposing pitcher to go up against this Triton lineup. When you have 5 different people who hit over 400, you have between Anderson, Cave, Chevin, Bingham, and Anderson. So how do you pitch against that, honestly? And every single one of them can just hurt you in so many different ways. Obviously, like Cheyenne Anderson, obviously the power hitter with 15 home runs on the year. But so then you have Gabby Bingham, who can just lay down a little slap bunt like that to load him up. And that one's driven into left center, and that one is off the wall. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And now everyone's going to be safe. So Jenna Peschel comes in and gets a 2 RBI double.
Brings up number 5, catcher, Lauren James.
So now Lauren James will head to the plate. Tritons are able to respond to that 2-run home run there in the top half of this inning, scoring 2 runs of their own. They still have any outs here for Lauren James. Runners on second and third. And James with a good opportunity here to make this lead a little bigger. That one gets by the catcher, and Bingham will easily score. 6-2 now. After the wild pitch there from Heather Jessen, gets by the catcher, and that's exactly what you don't want when you're going up against someone who's as quick as Gabby Bingham. So now a runner on third. Still no outs. 2-0 count here for James. That one is in there for strike 1. Just got the top side of the zone there. 2-1 count here for Lauren James. Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline, fair ball, and Lauren James has an RBI single. 7-2 as the Tritons are just continuing to pour it on here against Southwestern.
Now batting, number 51, first baseman, Alexis Morrison.
First pitch to Alexis Morrison is fouled off, strike 1. Four runs already in here in the bottom half of the third here for the Tritons, and Southwestern still has not recorded an out as we're on the 6th batter of the inning. Oh, 2 count here for Morrison against Jessen. Here's the pitch. That one's in the dirt, and James will safely advance to second. Count is now 1-2 here for Alexis Morrison. Now you have James at second. You still don't have an out. Tritons have already added 4 here in this half inning to make it 7-2. And Alexis Morrison is going to be looking for more with James in scoring position. 1-2 pitch. Misses. That's going to be ball 2. Count is now even at 2-2. Two pitch to Morrison. Up high, ball 3. Count is now full at 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Strike 3. So Morrison strikes out looking. They're for out number 1. We're now going to head back to the top of the lineup for Cheyenne Anderson. So far in this game, Anderson 0 for 2, but you know she's looking to get on the right side of that, as that one is dropped over at third. James is able to beat the throw after, I believe that was Maitland over at third, dropped that one that was hit right to her.
Third baseman Parker Matthews.
So now, after the hit there by Anderson, we got runners on the corners, 1 out here for Parker Matthews. Parker Matthews drives that one into left. That's going to be caught for out number 2. Runner goes, and James is going to be safe. So a sac fly there for Parker Matthews brings in Lauren James, makes it 8-2. Bree Chevin up to the plate now. Runner on first, 2 outs here against Jessen. That one is driven into left. That one's got a lot of carry behind it. Back it goes, way out of here. Bree Chevin with a 2-run jack makes it 10-2. So after the 2-run home run there by Bree Chevin, that is now 7 runs here in this inning for the Tritons. It is 10-2 here in the bottom of the third. An offensive explosion here in this half inning from the Tritons. Sophie Cave up to the plate as the Tritons have now batted around here. First pitch. Misses for ball 1. Sophie Cave led off the inning with a double, which got this whole 7-run inning started here for the Tritons. One's in there for strike 1. Count is now 1-1 here for Sophie Cave. One pitch. That one's driven into left for another base hit. Two-out single there for Sophie Cave, her second hit of this inning. And now we're going to go back to Peyton Anderson.
Right fielder Peyton Anderson.
So Tritons have really gotten to Heather Jessen here in this half inning. Got 7 runs And we're now on batter number 11. That one is fouled back out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one is up high for ball one. One pitch. That one has popped up. And that's going to be caught for out number 3. And that's going to mercifully retire the side here for Southwestern, but not before the Tritons are able to put 7 runs on the board, make it 10-2 as we head to the 4th. We'll be right back here on the Triton Nation Network. As we head to the top of the 4th here, we got a new pitcher in the ball game here for the Tritons. It's Bree Chebin.
Ella Rutherford, first baseman for the Spartans at the plate.
First pitch there for Rutherford is going to be caught by Sophie Kay for out number 1. So Chebin now goes to the mound. Peyton Anderson is over at second base where Chebin was. And now you have Sydney Marker out and right. 1 pitch, 1 out there for Chebin. First pitch there for Maitland, in there for strike 1. So far in the year, Bree Chebin has pitched in 9 games, has a record of 3-1 with 2 saves, as that one's in there, misses for ball 1. Chebin has 26 innings of work on the mound and is sitting with an ERA of 4.04. That one is fouled off out of play. Look out over at the bullpen. That one is grounded over to Anderson at second. Throw to first in time for out number 2.
Brings up the right fielder, number 7, Lindsay Rader.
Lindsay Rader up to the plate now. Now, their last time up to bat, the Spartans put 2 runs up on the board with a home run by Allie Enright. And I asked between innings, would the Tritons be able to respond to that? And the answer to that was an emphatic yes. as they put 7 up on the board. They're in the bottom of the third, and they hold a 10-2 lead here at the top of the fourth. Count is 3-0 here for Lindsay Rader against Bree Chebin. Pitch is in there for strike one. Count is now 3-1. 3-2 count now for Lindsay Rader. 2 outs, nobody on here against Bree Chebin. That one's going to be in there for ball 4, and Rader will take a base.
Now batting number 5, second baseman Megan Gould.
One pitch there for Chebin is in there for strike 2. One-two pitch. It's going to be fouled off. Megan Gould going to stay alive here. Count it 1-2. One-two pitch. It's going to be over to second, throw to first. Plenty of time for out number 3. Very quick inning of work there for Bree Chebin.
Top of the fourth, no runs, no hits, no Triton errors, and 1 left on base.
So now we're going to head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Iowa Central with an 8-run lead, 10-2 here against Southwestern. We'll be right back here on the Triton Nation Network. Gabby Bingham will step to the plate now. Lead off the bottom of the 4th. Looks like we got everything figured out and are ready to get play back underway. Still Heather Jessen on the mound here against Bingham. She just clubs that one over into the gap in right center. She's going to go for 2, and she's going to get it. Leadoff double there for Gabby Bingham.
Designated player number 9, Jenna Peschel.
Jenna Peschel will head to the plate now. Had an RBI double her last time up, part of the 7-run inning there in the third. I know this is going to be sounding like a broken record, but you got to keep your eye on Bingham over there at second. She's quick, looking for another stolen base. Pitch. It's going to be clubbed over to right center. It's going to be caught. Oh, it's actually going to be dropped out there in right. That's going to go as an error, but that's going to allow Gabby Bingham to score to make it 11-2. So Peschel, after the error out there in right, is going to get all the way over to third after the drop fly ball. And now Lauren James will head to the plate, looking for hit number 3 on the day. First pitch misses for ball 1 there for Lauren James. That one's in the dirt, ball 2. Pitch from Jessen. Up high for ball 3. Pitch to James. In there for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Misses for ball 4. So Lauren James draws a walk. Now you got runners on the corners. No outs. Looks like we have a pinch runner in the game here as Lauren James.
Now batting number 51, first baseman.
Madison Anka, number 10, will be pinch running here for Lauren James. Runners on the corners, no outs. Here at the bottom of the 4th, Alexis Morrison looking to add on to the 11-2 lead. Pitch to Morrison. One's in there for strike 1. One pitch from Jessen. It's clubbed into the gap in left center. That one's going to go back and way, way out of here. Line drive home run there for Alexis Morrison. That's going to be 3 more runs on the board. It is 14-2. The Tritons continue to pour it on, and Morrison just clubbed that one way, way out of here. Cheyenne Anderson will head to the plate now after the 3-run jack there by Alexis Morrison. And she's going to club one into right center. That one does not have the same carry That's going to be out number 1.
Third baseman, number 8, Parker Matthews.
Parker Matthews will head to the plate now. Now they're bringing in a different pitcher here for Southwestern. It's going to be number 24, Kelsey Tibbs. Now, she started here in game 1. Now, granted, that didn't go too well for her as they put 11 runs up there in game 1. But just trying to get this under control here if you're Southwestern, because this went from being 3-2 to 14-2 in a couple of innings.
Number 24, Kelsey Tibbs, now in the circle for Southwestern.
Tibbs will start here against Parker Matthews. First pitch misses for ball 1. Two-0 count here for Matthews. Three-0 count here for Matthews, going up against Tibbs. Four pitches, 4 balls, and Parker Matthews will take a base.
Now batting number 23, Bree Jevin.
Bree Chevin will head to the plate now for the Tritons. First pitch to her misses for ball 1. One 0 pitch from Tibbs. In there for strike 1. One pitch. It's going to be clubbed over to the right. That's going to land foul. Count is now 1-2 for Bree Chevin. Runner on first, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. 3-run home run by Alexis Morrison has made it a 14-2 ball game here at Harlan Rogers Park. Chevin calls time. And is now ready for the 1-2 pitch. That one is clubbed over to the left. That one's got a lot of carry behind it. That stays fair. It is gone. Out of here. Another home run for Bree Chevin. It is now 16-2. That is home run number 10 on the year for Bree Chevin. 2-2 at bats as well. And this game has just gone into full-on blowout mode.
Now batting number 16, shortstop Sophie Cave.
First pitch to Sophie Cave is in there for strike 1. 0-1 pitch. Misses, ball one.
We don't have anything after 5 or 4.
I don't believe so. If so, I think it would have already gone in.
Do you know, Dana?
Maybe 15 after 4. Maybe.
1-1 pitch misses for ball two. Count is now 2-1 here for Sophie Cave. That one is popped up. Tibbs is going to get that for out number 2. Peyton Anderson will head to the plate now.
Now batting, second baseman, number 14, Peyton Anderson.
Two gone here in the bottom of the fourth. First pitch to Anderson is clubbed into the outfield for a base hit. 2-out single there for Peyton Anderson. Hit number 3 on the day for her.
Now batting, left fielder, number 19, Gabby Bingham.
And now the Tritons, just like in the last inning, have batted around. Gabby Bingham will head to the plate. She led off this inning with a double and has 3 hits on here in game 2 of this doubleheader. That one is going to be chopped foul. Oh, 1 pitch to Bingham. That one's going to be clubbed over to right center for get down for a base hit. Bingham already to second. Anderson rounding third, and she will score. Put another run on the board. It is now 17-2. And it's just going from bad to worse here for Southwestern.
Now batting, designated player, number 9, Jenna Peschel.
Jenna Peschel will head to the plate now. One 0 pitch to Peschel is in the dirt for ball 2. Tritons have scored 7 runs in this inning after scoring 7 in the third. So 14 runs in 2 innings of play here for the Tritons. It's just been a complete offensive explosion. Count is now 3-0 here for Jenna Peschel on her second at bat of the inning. That pitch is in there for strike 1. Peschel reached on an error earlier in this inning, which at this point feels like an eternity ago. 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. Count is now 3-2. Three-two pitch. Fouled straight back. Peschel stays alive. Count at 3-2. Peschel calls a quick timeout. Here's another 3-2 pitch. Another one fouled off out of play. Guess it's a good thing that They got a ton of softballs around here because they're going all over the place here at Heartland Rogers Park. Peschel draws a walk, and this inning's going to continue. Pinch hitter here for the Tritons is going to be number 28, Caitlin Mullen.
Now batting number 28, Caitlin Mullen.
Caitlin Mullen hasn't gotten to the plate too much this year for the Tritons. 3 hits and 13 at bats, but considering how the bats have been going today, about as good of a time as ever to get out there and potentially get an RBI to your credit here with the speedy Bingham on second. Count is now 1-1 here for Mullen. Swing and a miss there for Caitlin Mullen, strike 2. One-two pitch to Mullen. Outside, ball 2. Two-two pitch. Up high, ball 3. Full count now for Caitlin Mullen. Runner on first and second, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch. That one misses for ball 4. So Mullen comes in to pinch hit, draws another walk, and now the bases are loaded.
51, first baseman Alexis Morrison.
Yeah, Alexis Morrison up to the plate again, and well, you definitely don't want the same result as her last at bat if you're Southwestern. Hit a 3-run home run her last time up. One-0 count here for Morrison up against Kelsey Tibbs. Here's the pitch. That one's in there for strike 1. One pitch. In there for strike 2. One-two pitch now. Fouled back. Morrison got another 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that's going to mercifully retire the side. Tritons add 7 more there in that half inning. And we're going to head to the 5th, up 17-2. We'll be right back here on the Triton Nation Network. New pitcher into the game for the Tritons. It's number 7, Aaron Barenfuss.
Danielle De La Fuente at the plate for the Spartans.
Pinch hitter into the game as well for Southwestern. It's Danielle De La Fuente. She made an appearance as a pinch runner there in the first game. Barenfuss has not pitched a ton so far this year for the Tritons. Has made one start, but only has logged 10 innings on the mound for the Tritons this year. So a good opportunity here in a really blowout of a game to get some opportunity in it, as that one is clubbed over to left. That's going to be dropped. And I believe since that hit Gabby Bingham's glove out and left, that they're going to... Okay, they are not going to call that a base hit, since apparently it landed in foul territory. So it's going to be a 2-2 count now here for Danielle De La Fuente. That one, no doubt about that one, that's going to be an out there for De La Fuente. Caitlin Shad will head to the plate now for the Spartans.
Number 8, Caitlin Shad, batting for the Spartans.
First pitch to her. In there for strike one. Really good pitch there from Barenfuss. It's kind of difficult when you've been sitting in the dugout for 2 games now, as that one is clubbed into center for a base hit there for Caitlin Shad. It's kind of difficult if you're a Barenfuss when you've been sitting in the dugout for the majority of 2 games now on a not particularly warm day here in Fort Dodge. It's kind of difficult to come in and pitch. Did well against De La Fuente to start, but gave up a base hit there to Caitlin Shad, and now goes up against Allie Enright, who on her last plate appearance, which was in the 3rd, but it feels like it was an eternity ago, hit a 2-run home run, which is the only offense that they have generated so far in this game. 1-1 count here for Allie Enright. One pitch is clubbed into left, right to Bingham for out number 2.
You always told me the hardest one to get is the 15th out in a 17-2 game.
2 outs now here in the top of the 5th. McKenna Fitzgerald up to the plate now.
I want free softball.
1-0 pitch. It's going to be grounded over to Matthews. Almost. That one went right through her glove. That's going to allow everyone to reach safely, and that's going to be an error.
Hannah Perez steps to the plate for the Spartans.
Hannah Perez will head to the plate now for the Spartans. First pitch to her is clubbed into center, and that's going to get by Anderson out in center. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs potentially going to score, and she's going to be out. Nice throw there from Anderson out in center, getting the relay for out number 3. So that first run is going to count, but that's going to be the end of game 2 of this doubleheader. A dominating victory here for Iowa Central. They sweep Southwestern today.
Tomorrow up in Esterville against Iowa Lakes at 2:30 tomorrow afternoon.
I thought it was time for game 3.
So 2 dominating wins here today for Southwestern, or for Iowa Central against Southwestern, excuse me. They win game 1 11-1. They win game 2 17-3 with 2 7-run innings in the third and the fourth here for Iowa Central. It's an absolutely dominating day here for the Tritons. They head to 26-9 on the year so far. Now the Tritons will be back in action tomorrow against Iowa Lakes up in Esterville. That is, of course, weather permitting. They're going to have their next home game will be next Saturday here against DMAC. Until then, I'm Randy Nielsen. Thank you for tuning in to the Triton Nation Network. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening.